because we've got such strict legislation in Sweden, I don't like taking no as an answer that often. And I think what we've done before is, instead of taking the no, trying to formulate together what it is that we actually want. I'll give you an example. This tap room the government came out and said tap rooms have to serve their beers depending on the alcohol. So if it's a high alcohol beer, you have to serve this much. If it's 1% more, a little bit more. If it's 1% more, a little bit more. And if they only came to a brewery and asked them, how do you serve beer? Because it's got foam, it's got all this, you can't. It's not wine where you've got a line and you can. So I took a photograph of all of the glasses and showed how it would look like. Because we've got beer from 18% down to 3%. And now they want me to look at the can and go, what's the chart say? And I need to pour. And it just didn't work. So I called in all the breweries and said, this can't work. So instead of just saying, well, we accept because the government said, we went to the newspapers because the government wasn't interested in the meeting. So we went to the newspapers and we said to the newspapers, here's the situation. And then the newspapers started posting stories about how crazy the government is. And then the government invited us for a meeting. And then there I said to them, it's like, I'm representing all of these breweries. All of them have said I can talk on their behalf. But in that sense, I had to go to every single one of them and say, can I talk on your behalf? Because some wanted this and some wanted this. We need to get them to a place where we have to make the government an offer to go, what you recommended isn't right, it doesn't work in practice, but this is what we recommend. And since then, they've taken our entire proposal and said, yes, we like this proposal. It's still idiotic, but it is what it is. So the proposal ended up with, we can serve 15 centiliters, which is that much, of a beer in this tap. And you're only allowed to drink 8 of them. So you can't drink more than 8, and you can not drink more than this in your serving. So you can't tell me you want 4 servings, can I put it in a big glass? No, it needs to be as that. So the difficulty was, a lot of breweries said, we're never going to win. We're going to just have to accept it. And you don't. But you can't do it by yourself. So if one brewery went back to them, they would have lost. But because we were all of these breweries, we won. And there's so many other things that is lying in front of us where we actually have stood together and said, this is what we want. The challenge has been, how do you get everybody to agree so that we all can be together? So the difficulty what I'm trying to get at is just that you don't have to accept no as the answer. By yourself, it's difficult to try and do something, but if you're together, if you've got your friends around you, it should be much